I don't know about you, but at the end of a long week of school, I like to go back to my dorm, watch some TV. The problem when I'm watching TV is that during that really intense nail-biting scene in The Walking Dead or something like that, I realize that I'm hungry. So instead of missing all the action, I decide to wait until commercial to go get food or whatever else that you would need to do. But those of us that are going into advertising, this should scare us a little bit because all of our hard work, our time, our effort, our money is going into these ads that people are intentionally ignoring. So if people are ignoring our ads, how are we going to get people to look at our product? Well, my solution to that is guerrilla marketing. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that today. I'm going to tell you what exactly it is, give you some examples, and then just drive home the point that this is how you should be advertising for your company because it's going to break through that clutter. So first of all, how many of you guys know what exactly guerrilla marketing is by show of hands? Okay, so a good amount of you. For those of you that don't know, here's some examples. This is for Shark Week on Discovery Channel, and then these two are for Bounty paper towels. They are just kind of like in-your-face advertisements. Griffin.com defines marketing as the action or business of promoting and selling products or services. So when you take a look at guerrilla marketing, this is an alternative form of promotions requiring minimal investment, and that's from strategyexpert.com. And then a computer website store software says it's unconventional marketing that often leaves the consumer unaware of the marketing. So the idea behind it is kind of market to your consumers without them know that you're trying to sell them a product. For example, here you can see this is an Audi, and instead of putting a flyer in a newspaper or something, they're showing you a picture of what your garage could look like if you had their car parked inside of it instead. So they're so intrigued by your product that they're not even really being like, oh wow, this is an ad, like that's so annoying. Google defines it as innovative, unconventional, and low-cost marketing techniques aimed at obtaining maximum exposure for a product. They're low cost and they're extremely effective. This is a calendar that a fitness company puts out. So I don't know if you can really tell, but every month that you go to the gym and you flip it, you're getting closer and closer to like your dream body. So it's just like a physical way of showing you what you're going to get with, if you use their product. Now that I've kind of told you what it is, I'm going to tell you why it's effective compared to other types of advertising. Jay Levinson, who's an expert in the field of guerrilla marketing, says if your program really scratches people where they itch, if it really benefits them, they can't help but tell their friends about it. So if someone's walking around and they see your advertisement and they're like, oh, you know what, that really does apply to me, they're a lot more likely to go tell their friends about it than if it was just something they saw on a commercial. Entrepreneur Magazine said that no one knows how to use the weapons of the trade better than industry expert Jay Levinson. So he's a very credible source. He has his own website that talks all about guerrilla marketing. And then this is just another example of Swiffer. As technology and the internet grow, opportunities will grow. And this again is a Jay Levinson quote. We all know that times are changing. Ads are nothing like they used to be. I mean, they've even gone from painting to digital. The best part about it now is people are going to see your advertisement and get so excited about it, they're going to want to, take a picture of it, upload it to Facebook, put it on Instagram, tweet about it, or even if you get on Pinterest, there's entire boards devoted just to these guerrilla marketing ideas. Entrepreneur Magazine also said that what worked 5 years ago, it doesn't really work anymore. Customers are kind of shock-proof. They feel like they've kind of been there, done that, seen it all. So this is an example that I found of something that will shock your customers. Anyone can look through and see an OPI ad in a magazine or Essie, but Rimmel decided that they were going to go above and beyond by putting the 6-foot-tall bottle of nail polish in downtown New York. I mean, that's kind of, how would that not shock you? Like, you're not expecting to see that when you walk around downtown. Another great thing about guerrilla marketing is it makes it really easy to directly incorporate your social media into your product. GE Healthcare had a campaign where they had these panels and windows with huge words on them, and whenever someone would tweet about the words cancer or skin or sun or tanning, the words would light up on there to create awareness, both of their Twitter account and for skin cancer. So that's another way to directly incorporate that. So why would you use guerrilla marketing instead of traditional advertising? Well, it's low cost to begin with. You're not having to pay for a TV slot, you're not having to come up with the radio ad. Instead, you're going to create one product, people are going to see it, and they're going to tell their friends about it. It's going to break through the clutter. They're really hard to ignore when it's this huge sign, this huge bottle of nail polish. You can't really just walk by it without noticing it. So it's going to break out from all the flat advertisements that are just on billboards and other things. And it's going to create word of mouth, which is free advertising, which is some of the best advertising you can get. People, like I said, they're going to see it, they're going to tweet it, they're going to tell all their friends. I mean, just look, if you're going somewhere, not that I'm saying it's okay to drink beer or anything, but you know, you're going to notice this a lot more than you would just a poster. And for Mr. Clean Hair, I mean, it's pretty obvious that it stands out and gets the job done. So if you still don't believe in that it's effective, here's a traditional Kit Kat ad that would be on a billboard or something like that. And yeah, it's good. I mean, that makes me want to eat a Kit Kat. But doesn't this make you want to a little bit more? I mean, if you're driving down the highway behind a semi-truck that looks like a Kit Kat bar, that's going to make me crave it a lot more than just a sign that shows a broken Kit Kat. There's also endless possibilities with guerrilla advertising. It's not just limited to one type of product. You can use it for movies, business cards, organizations like a zoo, and even for cars themselves. So here's an example for the movie 2012, and this is an airport terminal. And then this is a bus that runs downtown advertising their local zoo. Business cards for a brick company where they're gonna break in half when you pull them out. And then this is an incorporation of the normal advertising that you just see on the wall, and then they have it built Ford tough and have it holding the bricks above everyone else, because it's kind of hard to ignore bricks floating above your head. One other great thing is anything goes. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a huge scale. It doesn't have to be these huge bottles of nail polish. This is an IKEA ad, and you just slide it over to see the closet that you could have if you buy their products. It doesn't have to be go big or go home when it comes to guerrilla marketing. Right here, these companies are just getting out their name just by putting it on the bag and making people really want to go try it because it looks so cool when you see it on that kind of scale. A lot of people are talking about it on LinkedIn. They're saying it's a great way of what used to be wasted space is now a great way to promote your company. I mean, like, who would have thought to put a toothbrush inside of your ice cream bar just as a reminder at the end? This company, which is a bug killer, actually incorporated like a tagline kind of into it on their website. You know, they said it's an ad that kills insects just like the product it advertises. So when these magazines were delivered, they were rolled up like the spray can. So not only does it look like the product they're selling, it also does the job of the product that they're trying to sell. Adweek, which is a magazine about advertising, says it's great for low-budget projects and becoming increasingly more popular. It's really great to get your name out there if you don't really have a huge budget to spend on advertising. And there's entire websites devoted to it, such as Jay Levinson's website, which is gmarketing.com, and creativeguerrillamarketing.com, which has our 80 favorites from 2012 of guerrilla marketing examples, or this week's top marketing strategy. So in conclusion, guerrilla marketing is a great way to promote your company for a low cost with really great results. And in my opinion, it's currently the best form of advertising that's out there.
Time was 8 minutes, 48 seconds.